Hello and welcome everyone to day 2 of the group stages for the All-Star Team Battle 2022 hosted by Comtours. Hope everybody is having a fantastic Sunday. Me and Siama will be your hosts for today.
Right, so today we'll be continuing with our Group B matches. For those of you who missed out yesterday, they will be fighting out against each other through a round-robin rule, and the top 3 teams from today's group will be able to move forward to the grand finals, which will be on the 26th of June. So our matches today will be played on a best of 5 for the overall team score and a best of 1 for each player. So we'll see, similarly as yesterday, a different set of players representing their teams.
Yeah. So we do know yesterday from the Group A stages, we do have Team Illuminati, 4PYW, and also Laksa Pandawa securing their places in the grand finals. Who will come out victorious today? We will see really soon, alright? So for Group B, we do have another 4 sets of teams, which I feel like they've been playing really well as well throughout the qualifiers. And it's gonna be one from the English-speaking region from Southeast Asia, mainly Singapore, Malaysia, and Philippines. And the other 3 qualifiers consisting of Vietnam, Indonesia, and also Thailand.
Yeah, so today we have some very exciting teams. I believe we have Tia Heng Heng from Singapore, right? And
yes,
then we
that's
have RTAVN, we have Membangus, and we also have What's Our Name, which is our Thai team. So yesterday we saw Illuminati being very dominant. So I'm excited to see what this Thai team can bring to us today.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure their roster will be really good as well. So it is all to play for, as the winning team for this tournament will be getting a really juicy 3,000 USD in total, a Laura figurine, and also a Summoner's Roar jargon for each of the team members. However, for second place, they will also be getting 1,000 USD in total, the Ragdoll figurine, and Summoner's Roar jargon as well. So here's the grand final bracket for Group B. We do have our match 1, which will be Cheche Heng Heng up against Membangus, followed by match 2, RTVN against What's Our Name, and match 3 will be followed by Cheche Heng Heng and What's Our Name as well. And then we'll be taking a short breather, a 5 minutes break.
And then after that, we'll head straight back into match 4, which will be RTAVN against Membangus. Match 5, Tia Heng Heng versus RTAVN. And our last match of the day will be What's Our Name versus Membangus.
So, we do know that RTAVN, I think they are a really strong team. They have the likes of Surrey, High Speed Carry, all these kind of famous names in their group. And also Cheche Heng Heng, mainly from GOAT as well. So I'm really expecting to see pretty good drafts coming out from them. Loads of LD Net 5, so sit back and relax and enjoy this one.
We're gonna be... Oh yeah, our match rules for everyone who missed out yesterday. So our first match will be following the pre-ban SWC battle rule. The second match would be our 20-star battle. Match 3 would be the 4-star and below. And then depending on the score, match 4 and 5 would be pre-ban SWC battle. So my favorite mode from yesterday was definitely the 20-star battle and the 4-star and below. We see some really interesting units getting fielded out.
Yeah, especially the Gildong. I think that unit is so underrated, and actually winning one of their matches with it.
Yeah, and I really like Gina MVP.
Yeah.
That was really fun to watch.
A lot of people underestimate Gina, but I feel like her kit, the third skill is actually really good. Putting everybody to sleep as well as all the dots. So very good utility coming out from her.
And then her second skill being like almost like a single strip and then blocking beneficial effects, which can be really helpful against all our typical immunity.
Yeah, that's right. So once again, here's the final rewards and the team list as well for Group B. So in Jia Heng Heng's team, we do have Coconut, which is actually Remember YS. So MY, Grand Z, Connor, Jin Yao, and also the other Coconut is Jiamin, alright, aka JM. On Mambango's side, we do have Sari, Youngwen, Jabber, and Zen.
I'll just call him ZT.
Yeah, ZT. Yeah, all the symbols there.
Yeah. And then for what's our name? We have Non, we have Shaolin, Kazuha.
I believe the Thai name guy is Pomte Crop.
Yeah, Pomte Crop and Tilly. And then from RTAVN, we got High Speed Carry, Sphinx, Meow Ori, LD, and Zeri.
Yeah, definitely gonna be seeing a lot of interesting matches here.
We're gonna have some big names facing off against each other. Probably the people you see in G3 RTA coming out here.
Definitely. And also, please make sure to mark down in your calendars as well, as we will be having the grand finals on the 26th of June. So make sure to stay tuned for that as well. Also, we will be having a mini-game Q&A event after the 5 minutes break later, halfway through with the matches. So stay tuned for that. Over there, each valid participant, whoever answers it correctly, will be receiving 1 ticket, and you'll be able to get 3 in total if you join in all the previous live streams as well. For the Laura figurine lucky draw, and also 8 lucky winners per each live stream will be receiving 2 mystical scrolls each.
So without further ado, we head into our first match in Mambangus versus Jia Heng Heng. We have Jabber facing off against JM.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what our pre-bans are. We know on the side of JM, she got lots of LDs. Maybe Jabber might want to take out one of those.
I still think the respect ban will be either Tianlang or Ragdoll, but going for the Heiyang, very interesting. So Jiamin did her homework. She banned off the Gianna.
So she knows there's a Gianna over there. I believe she could probably take the Gianna for herself, but she doesn't have the first pick, so she doesn't want to let that through, right?
Yeah, but I'm not sure whether she has a Gianna. But she has everything else.
Lima.
Yeah, she has the light counterpart.
Quite a top tier pick, isn't it?
Yeah, Lima nowadays is really good. Especially a high resistance. You'll be able to try to resist for your team and go for the AoE cleanse. So we're seeing a Masha to follow up, which is one of her most staple units. We always see her going for the Ragdoll, also double Beast Riders, things like that.
Right, so we got a very usual draft from Jabber's side. We got the Oliver Moore Vert to start off. And there we go with the Ragdoll.
Yep.
So what else would she pair with the Ragdoll? Another Beast Rider? Oh,
Riley.
She goes for a...
Yeah, she needs the Riley for the attack buff here. So very good draft coming out from JM already. However, Jabber, I think his Vertihall is actually on Swift if he's running this kind of lineup.
So he's going for a Douglas Nana. So double strikers.
Yeah, pivoting a little bit on the last 2 picks with the Douglas pickup. And we are actually seeing a Mouse. Mouse pretty strong against Douglas. Also Kinky.
Oh, she changed it to a Kinky.
Yeah, very solid draft. Loads of LD net 5s as well. Of course, Kinky, yeah, I think it's the force ban here. And Oliver will be banned out as well.
Gotta take out one of the speed leads.
Yeah, and it's a very dangerous one because on Jiamin's side, she doesn't really want to get resetted by the Oliver on her Lima. She needs the heal.
And it is a Swift Vert, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely a Swift Vert there. Getting all the strips.
Yeah, very lucky. Can put an attack buff now. Or maybe immunity. Chooses for the immunity. There's no more strips, right? On the side of Jabber.
Yep. There won't be any more strips coming out from Jabber anytime soon. So all these buffs are just gonna sustain the team a lot more on GM's side.
Yeah. Gonna have a free time for his ragdoll to just bank.
Yeah, and every time Vertihall gets the crit, Ragdoll is really happy in this fight because with his passive, he'll be boosting the team a lot more.
Yes. So we got our first revive from Nana onto the Vertihall.
And Nana is just like a sitting duck. She can't really use her AoE skill. Can't armor break anything. And Vertihall might go down really soon here.
Vertihall does drop. We got a big stun coming out from Moore onto the Ragdoll.
And now the tricky part is because there's 2 water units, so Masha, I feel like no choice but to bring out the Nana first. Because you don't really want the Douglas to suddenly kill off one of your units, and then there will be 1 stack once again.
This Lima actually is so useful here.
Yeah, Lima is a really strong unit. Douglas goes down.
Big damage from the Ragdoll.
Pretty much in the bag for JM. She just needs to finish off the Nana. Left the Moore alone. Moore can't really do too much.
That's true. And Nana goes down. We're down to 20% and Grabber calls it. That was a quick one. Very solid draft coming out of JM.
Yeah, she always loves to go. I mean, back in the day before Riley was introduced, she always ran this lineup. Very similar, but instead of Riley, it was the Friend. So of course, Friend also providing immunity and attack buff for the units. And she loves to just bruise her way through with the Ragdoll, Masha, you know. They're all quite tanky as well.
I think Riley is an upgrade from the Friend, arguably. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot more heals.
Very solid draft.
Yeah, that's why I felt like probably needed to ban off the Ragdoll. But yet again, Jabber banning out the Haegang mainly because he wanted to pick his Gianna. But yeah, Jam did her research on him already.
Yeah. So next we're going into our next match versus Yangwon and Connor. This is our 20-star battle. So Yangwon taking a Royd first pick.
I'm very interested to see this fight because we do know Connor loves to play all these really random units. So in the qualifier stages, he picked Royd for almost every match. So I think Yanwon just didn't want him to have the Royd first picking it.
But Connor going for the S-tier Masha, and Yangwon has to reply with a Miles Elucia?
Yep, that's the second awakening Lucia there. So pretty good kit from her, able to put people to sleep for 2 turns. So Konamiya is gonna be a very good cleanser here.
Oh, double Beast Rider coming out of Connor. Masha and Anasha.
Yep, the best counterparts between each other. And Yang Wen Li going for this Diana.
I'm not too sure what his draft is going for here.
I would have preferred him using something like a Leo to counter the team on Connor by just banning off the Masha, but it's fine. I think it's still a pretty okay draft. However, the Oliver is gonna be a very good last pick here. Might be a force ban.
Yeah, he got 3 water units. He has to do something about that.
Yeah, definitely seeing the ban onto the Oliver and the Diana as well. So Connor does not have any leader skill, but does he really need it? We'll see about that.
See how fast he is on the Asher.
Yeah, the Asher should be really, really fast here.
So, Asher first turn. Is he gonna buff up his team or just go for the Massacre? Oh, definitely
Playing it
the
safe.
Buff. Yeah. Whoa.
Okay, landing the strip onto the right. Big damage onto the right already. And now Kona can actually buff up the Asher. And potential kill coming with the Massacre.
Right.
Very clinical finish. However, now Masha might be in trouble.
Out the Barbara. Ooh, dismounted Masha.
Yeah, big damage. So Masha kind of redundant here because it's 3 water units against a fire. So not able to land the crit.
It all falls on the shoulders of our Nasha to do her damage.
Yeah, but the armor break every single time she moves is so strong.
And Miles gets to move again. And that's goodbye to the Masha.
Yeah, Kona able to boost up Asher if he chooses to do it. Going for the Nasha actually. Big damage.
Yeah. Wants to make it a 3v2.
I don't think Miles has this one because he needs a little bit more time before he can move faster and whatnot with the passive.
Yeah. But this Nasha chipping really hard.
So Kona, might he go... maybe he go for the stun? Actually landing it.
Actually lands the stun. Oh, sleep on our Nasha.
Yeah, Kona definitely able to cleanse here.
Very good cleanse. Very useful, this Kona.
Yeah, one of the best 2 stars, if not Lulu.
True. I should consider making a Kona.
Yeah, especially when you have like really strong Lucian as well. Kona Lucian, very solid. But of course, that's more for PvE-ish Guild Wars Siege content. Alright, Kona didn't get the stun there.
Oh, the mouse is starting to hit really hard.
But don't forget, when Nasha is dismounted, the damage is gonna be insane.
That is true. Oh, Nasha managing to clean that up. Oh!
Wow!
There was a moment I thought that Yang-Wen could hold on.
Yeah, definitely not against the Nasha. Look at the damage done. Every single time she moves, it's like half-life of the opponent is gone. And if you land the armor break, almost one-shotting the Elusia at the end.
Yeah, that's a pretty scary Nasha.
So, Jie Heng Heng is up 2-0 right now.
Yeah. So next we'll see who they filled out for their 4-star and below battle. Will Jie Heng Heng get a clean sweep 3-0? Or will they be able to fight it out for a 4th match?
Yeah, Mbangus really needs to get 1 win right here. Best to not go down 3-0. Try to get at least 1-2 wins will be very nice in terms of their score tally later on. Because every win counts.
Yeah, they don't want a -3 score. They gotta push through. So we got Grants coming out from Jie Heng Heng and Sari from Mbangus.
Yeah, so Sari going for the Asher first pick, followed by my Granzi. Very passive first 2 picks coming out from him, the Triana and the Fran.
He is letting Zari take the first turn for sure. And Zari's gonna open next with a Chilling.
So I'm not really too sure about this Chilling pick, but Chilling pretty decent against Fran. So we'll see about that.
Chilling and a Clocky. And then we see from Grants even more tanky. He's going for his Roid and a Water Succubus.
Ooh.
No, it's not Akia, is it?
This the Izaria.
Zarya, yes.
Yeah.
So she can sleep as well.
Yeah. Granzi loves to play his succubuses, so I'm not sure whether he will actually last pick an Arya later. Might be what he's thinking. So, sorry, going for the Regal, which is very good against things like all these sleeper units. His passive don't really allow that to happen.
Yeah. So we are Regal and our favorite little fire robo.
Pretty good draft. Yeah, the fire robo, really good, honestly.
It makes its comeback here. What will Grand's reply? Will he go for another succubus?
Yeah, because succubus, whenever they'll be moving a lot more because with the normal attack they gain 50% attack bar. So Suiki actually to finalize his draft.
Going for the slow, wait it out. Hoping for Suiki's passive to clean up as the game goes later.
I think on Granzi, he's either thinking to ban out the Asher, which is the only soul healer on Sari's side, or probably the Chilling. Got to be one of those.
And he does go for the Chilling. And on Sari's side, he bans out the Suiki.
So no Suiki gameplay today yet.
No Suiki passive.
And will we see Regal carrying this team?
Wow, the Fran is faster than the Ashir.
Yep.
Oh,
The rune quality matters.
definitely.
And it's actually on Violent as well, just saying.
It got a double turn here. Oh, Robo manages to get a stun on our friend and strips.
Strips all round, and Asher is free to go for the buff if he chooses to do it. Going for the Massacre, actually trying to do some poke damage onto the right.
Succubus getting the sleep on the Ashir. And Robo stuns all around. Manages to stun up the Royd as well. But that will be cleansed away.
Yeah, so Roy needs to land an armor break here. Actually going for the Fire Robo. Very interesting.
Yeah. And now he gets armor broken.
Triple glancing, a little bit unfortunate there. So the Izaria isn't able to control the Fire Robo. The Fire Robo getting the stuns every single turn.
Yeah, and Roy dropping real low. One
Wow.
hit, Fran has to heal him up.
This isn't looking good for Grand Z.
Yeah, this Roy is going down real soon.
Finally, the Izaria got the sleep off onto the Kaki. So I feel like the main chat honestly is Kaki here.
Yeah. Kaki third skill is gonna give him his Endure. Invincibility, is it? Endure. Sorry, Endure. Yeah.
Yep, the Endure buff. So Fran no heals yet.
Now, with the Violent Friend, she gets a heal.
Oh, this Fran working overtime to save the Soul Armor Breaker on Granzi's side.
Manages to finally get a sleep on the Robo. Triana, what will she do? Probably gonna just heal up and put immunity.
Yeah, playing it safe there.
Provokes the Ashir.
Getting the big attack bar pushback as well. So, can he control the Kaki? Nope.
He doesn't manage to get a defense break.
There is something on Destroy on the side of Sari, so that's very interesting. We don't really see Destroy runes in RTA. And yeah,
Maybe
so much damage.
Is it a crit damage Triana again?
I believe so. The Astro just went down like that.
Yeah. I blinked and the Ashir's gone.
Wow, what a comeback. Nice sleep as well onto the Kaki.
I think the Kaki is on Destroy.
It seems like it.
Yeah, because I put my Kaki on Destroy, but that's for Siege.
Yeah. For Ate, usually you don't really see that too often. So big
Yeah.
crit onto the Kaki again.
Triana is definitely on some crit damage build. We
Oh.
see that yesterday as well. Triana's doing huge damage.
Oh, Sari must be kicking himself. He couldn't bring down the Roy early on. It was down to what, last hit? Not
Yeah.
enough damage, and everything goes down just like that.
Yeah, very unfortunate. he was very close to bringing down the Roy multiple times, but the Fran Vile healing it up.
Yeah.
And now Roy is almost back to full HP.
Everything is looking good on Granzi's side, getting this win as well. 3-0 clean sweep against Mambangus.
Yeah, so Mambangus unfortunately not being able to fight out to a fourth match.
Yeah, it was really close at the end. Yeah.
We'll see how they go in the next few rounds. So I believe our next match should also be Mambangus, or is it RTVN?
It's gonna be RTVN up against what's our name if I'm not mistaken, which is the Thai team. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a really good one as well.
Yeah, Mambangus needs to reset themselves for their next match so they get a little bit of breather.
Yeah, they need to gain some confidence.
Yes.
For their next match, they need to win against RTVN, which will be happening after the break. So yep, pretty good stuff so far all round from JJ Heng Heng's side. They are not letting anything through, which is kind of detrimental towards their lineup. Like in terms of the pre-bans earlier we saw in the first fight.
They got their research done. Very well-rounded drafts.
Yeah, so definitely JJ Heng Heng leading this one. 3 points. Of course, this is only the first match, so make sure to stay tuned all the way to the end, alright? We still got 5 more best of 5 matches to go, and also we'll be having a coupon code at the end of this live stream as well, so make sure to stay tuned for that.
And stay tuned for the middle of our stream. We'll be having a mini Q&A where you will get a ticket to get a Laura figurine.
Yeah, one lucky winner. Hopefully you are the one. Alright?
Yeah.
So
and
we are
straight to our next match versus RTAVN and what's our name? They're batting out the Oliver Gianna.
Oliver Gianna bands. And we do have Meow Ori on the side of RTVN. Getting the first pick here, going for the Carnal.
We'll see what Non's gonna reply with. Carnal, a very staple pick.
Oh, the Dominic.
Non wants to go for a Dominic. What will he pair it with? A Masha. You see Masha being used a lot now.
Yeah, nowadays, these 2 units. I think yesterday Dominic win rate was actually really decent.
Yes.
Yeah, Meow Ori needs to take the Riley away because I think Non will actually pick that up if it's able to be picked. So yeah, we are seeing the Riley and Nana as well coming out from Meow Ori's side.
Yeah.
Because attack buff Dominic is no joke.
Yeah. Going for a Wusa Molong on the side of Non.
So very safe drafts here.
Yeah. Kinda knows that there is no stripper on the side of Meow Ori.
Oh, the Bulwark will be pretty good here.
Yeah, free food.
Free stacks from Wusa every single time. He does the 3rd skill. So Non needs to go for a very important last pick here. Potentially a win unit, you ban off the Carnal, I guess. But yeah, we'll see about this.
He needs to find something to break through that draft.
Yeah, so we're seeing the Diana.
Yeah. Gonna hope for some procs.
Yeah, I think Diana, 1 proc. Nana's passive definitely goes down.
I think the Bulwark needs to be banned. What do you think? Or maybe the Carno instead.
It's either Bulwark or Carnal. Both of them are quite scary against non-side, but if he's going for a Diana last pick, it means that actually going for the Sagar ban. Huh, very interesting.
So that Bulwark is going to have free reign over all the buffs coming out of Wusa.
Yeah, so Wusa can't really use the buff much. Apart from the first turn. He should just do it now, yeah?
Yeah. Already 5 stacks, might as well.
Yeah, might as well. And also, the shield is actually pretty decent against a Bulwark because they won't be taking too much damage.
Yeah. Very thick shield from the Wusa. Cardinal doesn't do anything. Oh my god, that
No stack Bulwark!
Wow. Bulwark down once, has to be revived by Nana.
Oh, this is gonna be very scary on the side of Meow Ori because his Bulwark doesn't really have the 5 stacks, only got 3 stacks to heal up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, but Non is going to go for the Cardinal instead now. Targeting the Cardinal. Bring it down to 1 HP.
Oh, the Karnal can't sustain this, is dead.
Reckless from Olong takes down the Cardinal. Bulwark still struggling with only 3 stacks.
Yeah, Bulwark stacks coming in too slow.
The branding from Dominic as well, helping Non do even more damage.
That's why nowadays, Dominic is so solid. Look at that, 10k attack on the last hit. And it's so tanky as well. Easy
And Meow
fight.
already solved it.
What a easy, clean fight coming up from Non. Yeah, the Dominic did so much work at the start.
Yeah. That Dominic is crazy. Also the Molong, huge damage bringing down that Bulwark once.
Yeah,
Forcing Nana to revive it. And then after that, the Cardinal was just free food.
also a little bit lucky that the Dominic got the additional turn to bring down the Karnal to almost like last hit. And then the
That's
Dragon
true.
Dance to follow up. Just so much damage done. And all these units are very tanky as well. And you can see Dominic just easily cutting through everything. No issues.
Yeah. So we'll be heading into our next match. Tilly being sent out from What's Our Name and Pooh LD from RTAVN. This will be our 20-star battle. And Pooh LD going for the Konamiya. Tilly replying with a Tableau Dominic.
So we're seeing Dominic once again, and yesterday, loads of Tableau gameplay as well in the 20-star / 4-star region. So we are seeing Pooh LD going very passive with this Triana already.
Going for a Triana Robo. Oh, Lauren.
Oh, do we actually see a Lauren here?
Lauren? Please. Oh, actually a Lauren and a Masha.
Oh, the 2 last picks coming out from Pooh LD, very scary. The double
Very
Dragon Knights.
That's crazy. I think Tilly has an idea. What is the idea that they want to pull off?
I think on the
We don't
side of
see
Pooh,
We
he
don't
needs
see
to ban the
now.
Lauren.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
very
3 stars
interested.
left.
Miho. This is a very creative draft. I am interested to see how it plays out.
Yeah, me too. So Miho last pick. Will it be enough to bring down the team of Pooh LD? We'll see about that.
I don't think, or maybe they think that the Triana is on crit damage again.
Possibly. So this Miho might be scaring Pooh LD, but yet again, ban on Dominic and the Triana as well.
So the Ragdoll Leo combo is going through. Very interesting. I want to see how this Lauren plays out. We don't see it picks ever. So
Yep. And also
Very-
there's a cleanse coming out from Kona, so Kona might be able to do some good stuff here. Failing
Simon
to
did a
land.
roll.
The Robo failing to land 2 strips, so a little bit unfortunate.
Kona managing to land a stun back on the Lauren.
And it's on
Cross.
violent as well.
Ooh, Lauren dropping real low. Lauren barely gets to do anything.
I think Lauren is dead.
Dead.
The
There goes
dots,
my in dreams.
the dots will secure the kill. He don't really need to touch the Lauren already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Dots.
Look,
Does not kill yet.
the Miho did so much damage.
Yeah, the Leo goes down.
So Kona, will he go for the cleanse? Actually does it. Tableau will be able to push back here.
Push back here. Lauren goes down.
But how do you kill off the Miho if you're full LD? Everything is critting onto the Miho.
That's true. Even the Robo is critting.
Yeah. Usually Robo is built on like a speed HP kind of runes.
Hit. The Kona crit.
But he just kept critting the Miho, killing himself. So sad.
Will this Miho actually do it?
And Ragdoll most of the time should have very high crit rate.
Yeah, because you want the big damage. So he's gonna try and get the Masha out of the way first, and then just pray for no crits.
Yeah, I think that's the only strategy coming out from full LD.
Oh, but this
So much damage.
getting taken down. Masha dismounted. Still has her immunity up.
But Ragdoll won't be able to sustain this.
That is huge damage. Oh, the crit!
Unlucky. So Tilly getting that one with a Miho. Honestly, the Miho I felt like can solo 1v4 in that fight.
Yeah.
Even the Robo was critting.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate. The one time you're like, please don't crit, please. And then everything crits. Even
Yeah.
your Kona crit.
Yeah, really unlucky there. But maybe his crit rate Robo, we won't know what's the rune build on it. But
That's
yeah, really good pick. Very good last pick coming out from him, actually, with the Miho.
Very interesting, yeah. Would have liked to see the Lauren do something, but I guess she was like food.
Yeah, she's just there to soak up the damage at the start.
Yeah.
Just try to buy time, you know.
Yeah. And now we have Kazuha coming out of What's Our Name and Sphinx from RTAVN.
So what's
This
our
is
name?
our-
They are leading 2-0 right now. RTVN needs to get this one back. So we're seeing an Asher and Triana. Very standard pick so far. We are always seeing that two combinations.
Oh, Lauren's back.
Ooh, we do have the juicy Lauren with the Vertihal Fran. Yeah, this was the Holy Trinity back in 2017-18 meta.
And the armed one.
Very
Armed
good
one,
controls.
recent HOH unit.
Yeah, everybody should actually build Amdot because it's gonna be helping you in your arena defense. Very strong unit actually.
This is a very interesting draft from both sides. We got the double werewolves. So I think Sphinx is likely to get his first turn. And we'll see what he does with it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical about Kazuka's side because he doesn't really have enough sustains. Vert Lauren, most of the time they are pretty squishy.
Yeah.
And they really need to kill off something very early on. If not, I feel like the double Vigorous Triana is just gonna heal up non-stop. And slowly they'll be taking all this poke damage and eventually going down.
Might have trouble even taking down someone quickly because of the Triana passive.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Vigor, oh no, Escher right off the bat with a Bio Prop.
A little bit unfortunate, the Vigor failed to land the armor break onto the Lauren. So will Triana go for the cleanse? Actually just normal attacking with the sleep. Calculated right there.
Oh, Lauren dropping real low again. Lauren just soaking up everybody's damage.
So whenever we see Lauren, Lauren is just there to tank damage and go down. Haven't seen her use any skills yet.
Yeah. Oh, this isn't looking very good for Kazuha.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I don't see how he can take down someone.
The Vigor is gonna be so good against the Vert and the Antares, mainly the anti-crits.
Yeah. The Vert not really doing too much against the Tableau even. We'll see how much damage this Antares can do. Slowly gotta chip them down.
The stun onto the Vigor is pretty huge, however getting the additional turn.
We got the slows and the pushbacks from Amduat. Sleep onto the Amduat and an additional turn can just heal up.
So Verdahal no choice but to go for the confirmed crit onto Triana. Now glancing is landed onto the Antares, and whenever one of those werewolves go for the normal attack, the heal block onto the Antares is actually really huge, so that he can't use the second skill to lifesteal.
Yeah. This the side of Kazuha not looking too good.
Yeah, Antares might go down really soon. But we'll see whether this Tableau will go down. Needs to get some stuns.
And Antares goes down.
Yeah, I think once Antares goes down, the game is pretty much over.
Yeah. I
Now
can see
he's-
how Kazuha can break through the defenses of Sphinx.
Yeah, everybody is back to almost full life.
Who might sustain? It's as if no damage was ever dealt.
Yeah. All back to full.
Sphinx.
So Sphinx taking back 1 point for RTAVN. So that's a very good start from them. Finally, they are woken up. And yeah, their draft, I think the sustainability against those kind of speedy control seems to be working better. Yeah. Because speedy control, it all depends on the first 2 turns. If you can't kill off anything, the game prolongs. You do not have heals, you know. So
Yeah.
it gets very scary.
It gets very hard to nuke down anyone later on.
Yep. And of course, Vigor providing the anti-crit. Verdahal didn't really get enough attack bar push up for the whole team.
So now we will see is it our 4th match?
Yeah, this will be the 4th match. So it will be the SWC pre-ban.
We'll see who's sent out. We got Seri from the side of RTVN and from Krob from what's our name?
So the big boy Surrey finally making his introduction here. Going for the Tianlang ban. And Pomte Crop just gonna be banning off the Gianna as well.
Probably did their research, knows what kind of LDs are gonna be fielded.
So first pick goes to Pom.
Barry has a Beelzebub picture. Does he have a Beelzebub?
Yes, he does.
Oh.
Yeah, he has the ragdoll as well. So taking one of Surrey's units away. Very good.
Sorry, going for Shizuka Cadiz.
Oh, very scary first 2 picks coming out from Surrey.
We've seen Shizuka do quite a lot in terms of supporting the team.
Yeah, the third skill, really good.
Yeah. Now, I'm thinking what he should pick. Wusa with a Molong.
Oh, going aggressive with that Molong pickup. So Surrey needs some form of reviver on his team. Something like a Nana can be pretty decent.
I want to see his Beelzebub.
Nana, Beelzebub, loads of revives everywhere in that team.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Goes for a segment. Oh, Beelzebub! Yay!
Alright, there we go.
There we go. Lots of revive. Well, probably still needs a Nana, right?
That's what I feel like on Zere's side. We're Nana for another form of protection. However, on Pom Takerop's side, he needs something to probably reset the Beelzebub. Yeah, there we go. 2 resets, actually.
Ooh, very strong resets as well. We got Oliver and Chongpong.
The 2 best win units in game right there.
And Seri has to decide what he's gonna do. Oh, goes for a Masha, which will be a threat to those 2 win units.
Yep, Masha, very good last pick here. So, most of the time, I think Seri should be controlling the team with the Caddis if the Caddis can move. However, if Oliver moves first, it's gonna be pretty scary, able to reset here and there. And Ateba pushback.
Bans on the Sekhmet and the Chongpong.
So it all depends.
Is he confident that he's gonna move first?
Most likely because, actually, wait a minute. Pom Takerop got the 33% speed lead, so
Yeah.
most likely the Wusa will go first here. So able to go for the shield and immunity.
Oh, that Beelzebub looking so cool. I love that skin.
Yeah, I believe this is the, was it RTA skin?
Yeah, it was the RTA skin, I think 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, this one is really nice.
Oh, manages to get the pushback. And a reset on the Khalees?
Yeah, so this Caddis wasn't on Will. Pretty interesting.
We'll have to see what this Molong decides to do. Oh, doesn't manage to dismount the Masha yet.
So just going for big damage onto the Masha.
Shizuka putting up immunity and a shield. Randall managing to dismount our Masha.
Needs to kill off the Oliver as soon as possible.
If not, they're not gonna get a turn.
Yeah, because in Seri's lineup, he doesn't really have heals apart from Caddis a little bit here and there.
So what can Masha do?
Needs to get a big crit.
Does not manage to crit.
He's saving his second skill. Very interesting.
I think saving it for a brand maybe?
It's gonna die. So I'm not too sure about that.
That's soul protection.
Yeah, soul protection is gonna be good. Yeah, he wants to wait for his Masha to die, and then once it's revived, it'll be back to the beast form, so he can go for the armor break. So yeah, calculated as expected from the top players, Seri here.
Very patient.
Very
Just
patient, yes.
Yeah.
Most of the people will just YOLO, use second skill.
Yeah. He's just waiting.
Well, actually, he does the second skill right now. Alright.
I think he was waiting for a brand.
Yeah.
From the Khalees for the extra damage.
Look at this Beelzebub go. So much damage onto the Molong.
Shields up from Wusa. We'll see what the Ragdoll can do. Manages to get the Khalees.
So Caddis goes down. This Masha 2 turns almost like every time.
Yeah. So Masha goes down with no soul protection now.
But don't forget,
Can use one of their spells, right?
there's no more increased cooldown time. So even if the Shizuka dies and then it goes for the Beelzebub, Beelzebub dies, something will be revived, I believe.
Yeah.
So getting double stuns here. It's still gonna be a little bit tricky for Pom.
Seri. Also tricky for Seri, I think.
Yeah.
Needs to be quite careful. See what the Molong does. Might want to just kill off the Shizuka.
Yeah, Shizuka goes down. Nice additional proc into the Reckless Assault.
And
Oh, that's about it? Yeah. So
Very
usually,
good.
to counter the Beelzebub, you just need to aim it last. And yeah, you're good to go. Very nice. Very nice fight there.
Quite unfortunate from the side of Seri.
So I believe that is actually 3-1 coming out from What's Our Name, right?
The Thai team showing us their dominance yet again.
Yeah, Thailand. Wow, all their players really strong.
Yeah, Illuminati yesterday with a very clean 9-0 sweep.
Yeah, I think they won all their matches.
Yeah, and now, What's Our Name? Dropping only one game. So they are just behind SEAEN.
So those are the top two. And then followed by ATB2022 at -2 points. So they'll be at third place currently. And Mambangus losing out to SEAEN earlier 3-0. They're at -3 points. So for match 3 itself, we will be having SEAEN against What's Our Name. And also after this fight, we'll be taking a 5 minutes break. But please make sure to stay tuned because once we are back, we will be having the mini game Q&A event, alright? So that one, all you have to do is answer the question correctly. Type it in the comments down below and also make sure to fill in the Google document form provided in the pinned comment section. And you'll be eligible to participate in this one. One ticket equals to one chance of getting a Laura figurine.
So don't miss out on that. Without any ado, we're going into our third match, which is SEAEN JM coming out from the side of SEAEN versus Non from What's Our Name.
So SEAEN JM already scared of the Dominic, just want to ban off that unit. Too strong right now in meta.
Oliver picked up from JM.
So will Non still go for his kinda second turn pivot lineups when Dominic is not able to be picked up? We'll see about that.
Goes for a Masha and a Moore.
He's trying to contest speed here, so pretty nice.
Oh, but JM with her Ragdoll Lima. So strong.
Very good bait there, and then she brings out the two strongest second turn pivot units in the form of Ragdoll and Lima.
Non has to reply with a Wusa and a Diana, but I think it's gonna be Ta.
Yeah, the Water Ryu is kind of redundant here. However, do we see something like a Tianlang picked up?
Tianlang is banned out.
Oh yeah, Tianlang is banned out, sorry about that. So Miles.
So we for Miles.
Yeah, Miles very consistent damage.
And her Lime and her Riley again. So very, very well-rounded.
Well-rounded draft coming out from JM. So I feel like Miles is like the subpar of Dominic, where they also do something similar, but Dominic so much more damage.
Yeah.
Like pure damage wise.
Don deciding to pick up a Chongpang for the last pick.
Oh, this Chongpong is gonna be pretty good.
Got the strip and the attack bar pushback with a reset.
So what will the bans be? Possibly a Ragdoll ban. Yeah, there we go.
Out. So now onus is on the Miles to do the damage for the side of JM.
Yeah, but Miles, we do know 1-2 procs, he does like average 8 to 9k per hit, so pretty decent actually. We'll see about this one.
Whoa! That's actually quite a chunk out of the Usa. Plus a stun.
10k actually, so this Miles is actually rune up really well. That's higher than the average Miles that we see nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, this Usa is not getting to move.
Oh, the speed tuning on JM side, so good. Miles getting the stun onto the Wusa strip as well. Then Oliver can follow up with the reset.
Big death break and an additional turn from the Masha. Oliver kind of dropping real low.
So will Chongpong just go for the second skill strip? Or just want to finish off the Oliver first?
We'll have to see what the mouse can do. Oh, doesn't kill off the Wuta yet.
2 turns Miles every time.
Yeah, 2-turn mouse.
So strong.
Cleans up the Wusa. But now Chongbang free to strip or even push back.
Yeah, just opting for the pushback here. However, Riley will be able to cleanse and heal up a little bit. Going for the 4th skill actually.
Kind of safe at the moment. Just need Miles to wake up. We'll see what the Water Ryu can do.
So
Not too much damage.
Do we see Miles waking up from this stun? Nope.
Gets the strip and the death break.
So Masha able to armor break somebody. Big damage onto the Lima.
Lima goes down. Miles getting pushed back.
Oh, this is gonna be very scary. I think the Chompong... Oh, nice additional turn once again, bringing down the Masha.
Goodbye, Masha. And Miles gets stunned up again.
I honestly feel like Miles is gonna be the MVP in this match.
He needs to be cleansed up now. But there's no cleanse in play.
So serious method doesn't really matter because Riley will be able to heal up once again with the immunity in play.
Oh, Miles keep getting stunned, but he manages to proc out of that one. Additional turn. Allow Chongpang. Everyone is vile procking like crazy.
Yeah, violent procs everywhere.
This is so close, honestly. It could go either way.
Needs to kill off the Chompong as soon as possible.
Even with a glancing hit, that Miles does a lot of damage.
Not opting for the immunity there.
Opting for a pushback, manages to get it. Miles dropping very low. Can we heal him out?
Yeah, felt like Riley should have done the immunity earlier.
Oh no, our Miles drops. I think that will be game for Non.
It's not over yet. Riley can potentially solo this. But yeah, when there's a striker in play, it's gonna be hard to actually kill off the Water Ryu. Because of the passive. Yeah, but I felt like there was a chance for actually JM to win this one. She chose to go for the normal attack instead of the immunity, where the Chompong cut in between. So if let's say she plays the immunity, Chompong wouldn't be able to go for the serious matter pushback, and potentially having the Miles move once again to potentially kill off the Chompong there. So yeah.
50% up.
Yeah, Riley is gonna drop really soon.
Kills off the Chompang, but actually Riley has a lot of sustain.
I am not even kidding. This match might go as a draw. Because both sides I don't think can kill off each other. But this Moore is this Moore is quite fast.
But Moore doesn't get to heal up.
Yeah, that's also the problem.
So depending...
Oh, the crits! The double crits at the end!
Yeah, and a stun.
Wow, insane. I never thought Riley would have lost there. So yeah.
Very, very close.
Probably he built his more as a crit damage build. So yeah, it hit really hard at the end. Of course, it was at 50%, I believe, like the attack and HP reduction.
It was at the max already.
Yeah. So yeah, really went down all the way. And actually, What's Our Name playing very well. Getting one win against Checha Heng Heng already.
Yep.
So I believe next one will be the 20-star ruling. So I think Connor will represent the team for Checha Heng Heng. So hopefully we get to see more Royd gameplay.
Oh, you're right. We got Connor from Jie Hing Hing, and then Tilly on the side of what's our name?
Yeah, so will Tilly take the Royd away? We'll see about that. Seems like Connor got very good answers towards that unit as well.
Decides to go for a Kona, with Connor taking up the Ashir for himself. Ashir and what? Are they fighting it out? Goes for the Royd.
Yeah, there we go. I know Connor loves that unit. And we are seeing Tilly going for the Tableau Marsha once again.
Marsha's like picked every match this game.
Yeah. Even in 20 stars, Marsha as well.
Yeah.
Because permanent immunity every time she moves, which is really strong.
Yeah. And we got a Josephine picked up from Connor with a Narsha.
Oh, good drafts coming out from both sides. Speed again, sustain.
Very tanky from Connor's side.
So Tilly needs to go for a 4-star here, and we are seeing him finishing up his draft with the Dominic as well.
Dominic Triana. So both sides actually pretty well-rounded. I would think that Connor's side is a bit tankier because of the Josephine and the Royd, plus the sustain from the Ashir.
Yeah, but I'm actually afraid of the Dominic Marsha combo right now. Earlier, we saw how well that 2 units did. And Connor finalizing his draft with the Wusa.
Going for a safe play here.
Yeah, he needs some form of immunity on his side.
He needs to protect his Nasha.
Yeah, I think Nasha will be the main focus in this fight if it's not banned out. Yep, there we go. So we are seeing the Dominic and the Wusa banned out.
So we're gonna see Beast Rider against Beast Rider. I would say it's pretty hard to kill either side.
Yeah, it might take some time for any of the units to drop in this fight.
Oh, as we say that Narsha does huge damage.
Oh my god.
Narsha already dismounted and defense broken.
So just going for the nuke.
On her sister.
So right, control the Kona here. We'll see about that. Yeah, going for it. Getting the Ataba pushback as well.
Gets the provoke as well. Doesn't stun up from Josephine, but now we get it with the additional turn.
So this Josephine isn't really hitting too hard. It should be on a very tanky build. And what will Tableau do? Because when you go for this, stun, Josephine gets a turn again.
Yeah. Now Josephine's on counter.
And on TD's side, once the Marsha goes down, the damage dealer is already removed.
Yeah. They only have 1 damage dealer on each side. Technically.
Yeah, technically. But Royd actually does pretty okay, although it's like very tanky. Very good controls actually from that unit.
Akona likely gonna go for a heal. I mean a cleanse.
Yeah, nice additional turn. Able to boost up somebody here.
Goes for a stun on the Ashir instead.
Ooh, interesting. So pushback.
Pushes back. Buffs up the Masha again.
This Nasha is actually really tanky.
Yeah. Nasha getting dismounted. Almost killed the Masha. Saved by the Triana passive. Oh, big provoke from the Josephine.
I think the Marsha will be going down really soon. The Massacre will finish up the Marsha here, so no more damage dealer onto Tilly's side.
Unless Triana is a crit damage Triana.
Yeah, let's see about this.
Oh, our Nasha is also going down soon.
But I think it's still favoring the Asher Josephine. I think those units are more aggressive.
Yeah. They have the possibility of fighting back, which we see from the Royd now with the provoke and a massacre again.
Yeah, the tableau might go down here. Yep. Additional turn as well. So Nasha did her job already before going down, killing off the tableau.
Now it's just 3 tanky boys versus a bird and tree.
Yeah, the bird ain't gonna do much here.
Bird's just getting stunned up, provoke from the Royd.
So Royd is so good as a single target unit controller. Able to armor break as well with all these debuffs.
Wow.
Wow. Nice fight coming up from Connor.
Connor cleans it up. I think it just boiled down to the Nasha getting to go first, doing the big damage on the Masha, dismounting her really early.
I think the first hit already bring it down to like last health, right?
Yeah. Already dismounted from the first hit, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Really big damage, yeah.
And then yeah, as long as you play the long game, yeah, Royd is gonna be so strong there because it's actually a very tanky unit and also does pretty good amount of damage as well with all the utilities that he has in his kit. The provoke, attack bar pushback, armor break in one skill. That's just so insane.
Yeah. And for a 2-star unit, for a 2-star awakened unit, that is really good kit.
Yep. So if you haven't built it yet, make sure to do so. That unit is so strong.
And next up, we have Kazuha on the side of What's Our Name versus Grans from 姐姐
So 4-star battle, Grand Z. Will we see his succubus here in this fight? Pretty sure he...
Up with the Asher, very fierce.
Yeah, Kazuha taking his Asher away. So he has to go for this Triana and Friend.
Very safe picks. Trying to out-sustain, probably.
So we saw this before.
Yeah.
Where my Grunzy is very confident fighting the Chilling Vert. Probably Grunzy will pick a Figure here, I believe.
Kazuha opting for the Chilling Verd. And Granzy. There we go. We see his Succubus. We see his Azaria and a Suiki coming out.
So what would the bans be? Delphoy?
Level 39 Delphoy?
He didn't have time to level it to 40 in this tournament? Probably just building it up earlier? So actually locking in the Delphoy.
We see a level 39 Delphoy. With a Yen, I believe. That's Yen?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
And a very scary SEAEN coming out from Grants.
Okay, so the ban is definitely onto the Delphoy already. There's no way he's letting the unit through if he's picking the SEAEN. And SEAEN, on the other hand, will be a force ban unit. So pretty decent stuff.
Surprised to see a Delphoy show up. We saw it like flashed yesterday, but it wasn't picked up in the end.
Yeah, because Delphoy recently got that juicy buff. Pretty nice right now.
So Delphoy is banned out as well as the SEAEN.
Here we go. This will be match 3 of What's Our Name and Jeje Hing Hing. So Asher moving first.
We'll have to see what the friend decides to do. Could just go for a Fairy's Blessing. She does that. Attack buff up.
So Vodahal will be able to push the attack bar of his team. And followed by the shielding after that.
Healing.
Ooh.
Wow, that's a lot of dots.
But everything will be able to be cleansed up by the Triana. So this Izara is also pretty tanky as well.
Zarya actually got healed up. pretty nicely.
Oh, the Vertical might drop really soon.
Massacre from the Ashir.
So Izara will be able to push back the Vert and potentially killing it off here.
Oh, got the counter. The revenge, I mean.
Yeah, but double glancing once again from the Vert. So he's not having a lucky day critting water units today. And
crit rate.
Yep. Vert might go down here with the armor break onto himself. But actually opting for the sleep.
Yeah. Fills it off with a Fran first skill. Fran
Wow.
Additional turn and healing up our last hit Izaria.
Yeah, that was a really lucky one coming up from Granzi because if he allowed the Vert to move by healing up the Izara first, then his Izara might still die. But he got the additional turn to actually heal after he attacked it.
Oh, bio procs everywhere.
So this Suiki doesn't matter, elemental, disadvantage and whatnot, it still hits really hard towards win. So Yen goes down and is left this Shilling and Asher both at half life already.
Attack break onto the Ashir and a sleep. I think this is another crit damage Triana.
Yeah, there's no way a Shilling wins from here.
Yeah.
Big crit.
Yeah, and there we go. Called it. Granzi taking the win.
Yeah, pretty good fight there. The Triana hits so hard. Like everybody is running their Triana on a crit damage build, I believe.
Yeah. It was so surprising and it still is every time I see a Triana just chunk out a bunch of HP.
Yeah. Like 5.8k without armor break. Really good consistent damage.
Yeah, and Trianas are usually built pretty tanky as well. So near the end, when you get your 10%, 20% up, then the Triana really starts to shine.
Yeah. So really good job once again coming from Granzi. And I think it's a 100% win with his Izaria. Yeah, pretty good stuff.
Yeah. Showing us the power of the succubus.
Yep, so we'll be seeing the match for really soon. Here we go.
We got YS, I believe, from the side of Jie Heng Heng. And from K Top. From K Crop from what's our name?
Yep. So YS finally making his mark here. And SWC ruling as well. So what will the pre-bans be? 30 seconds, both sides thinking really hard on the pre-bans.
Scrolling through all their LD pages. And we go for the two LD bans, Ragdoll and a Lima.
Pomte Crop might be mixed up with the wrong coconut because he doesn't have Lima. So Lima is banned out. Ragdoll as well. So YS happily taking the Oliver away here.
The one time you confuse your opponents with your name.
Yeah, because this one, the O is different, as you can see from the name. Yep. Got baited. And Pom needs to pick this one really well.
Goes for the Carnal and a Wusa.
Two very standard safe picks there. Carnal Wusa and Song Zhang Lao picked up from YS's side. Does he actually lock this in? He does!
With a Shizuka. I am interested to see how a Song Zhang Lao plays out here.
Yeah, I mean, he has like a single target strip. It's actually decent because with the third skill, he does like AoE armor break and also like potential stunts. But he might need to follow up with a stripper on the side.
Goes aggressive. Thinking Dominic and what?
Dominic Marsha. So once again, this combination
Dominic Chongpang? Dominic Masha? Goes for the Dominic Masha.
Okay.
Little bit of indecision there. Couldn't decide what was better.
Yeah, both picks are actually good there. But yeah, I think on Y's side, if let's say his Song Zhanglao isn't banned out, I think it's gonna be the first unit that actually moves on his team, going for the strip on the second skill, then able to follow up with the Oliver and whatnot.
From Taecrom going for a last pick, Antares.
So we will see the Antares do some good work here.
Feel like the... Oh yeah, the Cardinal is banned out as well as the Sun Zhanglao. So no Dark Monkey King gameplay for us today.
Yep, a little bit sad here because the Song Zhanglao will be banned out. However,
we still got the Dominic Masha combo.
Yep, that combo seems really solid today.
Very deadly. First turn from the Oliver. Goes for the reset and the pushback. Gets another turn. Aims the Antares.
So failing to reset Antares will be able to use the second skill if he chooses to do it, but just going for the normal attack because he's still at full life.
Masha aiming the Diana. Managed to defense break it. Glancing from the Shizuka.
I think the Diana is dead.
Huge damage from the Dominic, as we see usually.
Wow. And now there's a heal block onto the Antares as well, so he won't be able to lifesteal with the second skill later on.
We'll have to see what the Hagan chooses to do. Might want to put the glancing on.
Yeah, Haegang in this fight is really pointless, honestly. Because there's nothing to strip on the side of Coconut. So big consistent damage onto the Antares.
Dominic doing so much work, even against the fire unit.
Yeah, the beauty of all these units which does pure damage, they don't really care about elements, all the elements and whatnot. They still do consistent damage.
We got our dismounted Masha getting a soul protection on her.
So Shizuka still not opting to use the immunity third skill yet because Wusa already placed it.
Manages to strip now and lands the glancing, but still crits through it, this Masha.
Yeah, I have to go for this right now.
So many buffs on the side of Coconut.
Masha will be revived and Antares will go down.
This is looking not good for Fonte Krog.
Oh, YS playing this one very, very good. So landing the branding onto the Haegang, almost one shot and it goes down as well.
And there we go, YS taking the win for the
3-1.
Hey.
So Jeje Heng Heng winning this one 3-1 against the Thailand team. What's our name? And yeah, in that fight, I honestly think the Shizuka MVP able to place the heal block again onto the Antares, and then he couldn't lifesteal throughout the whole fight.
Yeah, and then after that, the buffs all around.
Yep. So here is the match score so far in terms of Group B. We are seeing Jeje Heng Heng leading this one very comfortably with 5 points, followed by What's Our Name at 0, ATB2022 right behind at -2, and Mbangus not out yet. They still have a very good chance to enter into the grand finals with -3 points. They need to win their next 2 matches. So we'll be taking a short break right now. And once we are back from the break, I'll be having the minigame event, alright? So once again, if you missed out on previous live streams, there'll be a minigame question, Q&A basically. So all you have to do is actually answer the question in the comments down below, and also make sure to fill in the details in the Google Documents provided in the pinned comment section, alright? And yeah, see you guys really soon. Don't go anywhere. And we are back for the second half of Day 2 group stages of the All-Star Team Battle 2022 hosted by Comtours. So now we will be having the mini game Q&A event. Are you ready for the question? Yeah? Please make sure to type in your answers down in the comments below, and also make sure to fill in the Google document form provided in the pinned comment section. So here we go, without further ado. The SWC 2022 registration will be closed on which date? Is it A, June 27, B, June 28, C, June 29, or D, June 30th? Lock in your answers down in the comment section below, and make sure to fill in your your details in the Google document form provided as well. Alright, each valid participant will get 1 ticket for the Laura figurine lucky draw, and 8 lucky winners per each live stream will be receiving 2 mystical scrolls each. Alright, also please make sure to stay tuned all the way to the end of the live stream, as well as we do have a coupon code for everyone. Alright,
So don't forget to fill in the Google Docs, that's the most important part.
yeah, that's where they will contact you if, let's say, you're the winner. Alright, so all the best to you guys out there participating in this one. Yeah, the Laura figurine looks really good. So 1 lucky participant will be winning it. Alright.
My favorite figurine.
Yeah.
It just looks so good compared to like the Artemio or the... What's the other one they had?
There was actually a few things like Alucia, Katarina, but those were quite some time ago. Of course, the newer ones would be the Ragdoll figurine, and also the twins. Yeah, the twins that you can buy back then.
Alright, and we are on to match number 4 between Mambangus and RTAVN. We got Meow Ori from the side of RTAVN against Jabber from Mambangus.
So Mambangus needs to get some wins here. The bands will be the Oliver and Ragdoll.
So both sides doing their research. I think Meow Ori just doesn't want to deal with an Oliver.
Yeah, but probably he doesn't have that unit, so don't really want Jabber to take it. So going for the Karnal. And Jabber retaliating with that Riley and Molong.
And then Meow Ori replying with a more Chongpang.
Very
all
fast
these are
drafts.
Very strong. Very strong drafts.
Yep. Meow Ori drafting really fast there with the Moor and Chumpong. Very good synergy between those 3 units.
And then we got a Nana on the side of Jabber with a Douglas, the other counterpart.
So Jabber is just trying to counter all this speedy kind of comps, going for the Douglas, which kinda like removes the debuffs and whatnot, right? Playing the counter damage as well.
And we get Meow Ori finalizing his draft with the Gianna Wusa.
So this Josephine pickup will be pretty nice if the Cheongpong is banned out.
Feel like the Gianna will get to do quite a lot of work here.
Yeah, we have to see whether this Gianna is tanky enough to sustain, because the healing department coming off on Meow Ori's side isn't really the best. It's just from the second skill from the Wusa. So Gianna able to place a bomb into the strip stun if he chooses to do it.
Does that. Doesn't manage to get the strip on the Josephine.
So Josephine failing to land the provoke as well onto the Karnal.
We got Rolling Spike coming out from the Moor. Misses the strip on the Josephine.
Needs to land a stun here onto the Riley. Failing to get that means that Riley will be able to cleanse the bomb really soon.
Manages to to get the cleanse up. Now it's Molong's turn with the Dragon Dance.
The Dragon Dance technically didn't do anything there, so a little bit unlucky. Needed to strip the Gianna. And yeah, it's gonna be fully focused from here.
Now we're kind of back to sort of a standoff.
Yeah, everybody's still full life.
Maybe more dropping a little bit, but nothing crazy to worry about at the moment.
Yeah, but big heals coming once again from the Riley, getting the additional turn as well.
Just to place a bomb on the Riley. That's pretty good. Reckless takes out the more from the Bulldog.
Landing the armor break onto the Gianna as well. Huge damage from this Josephine because the Josephine had that attack buff up.
Things are not looking too good for Miaori.
Yeah,
Gianna
that's...
actually dropping.
And
pretty
also, there's 2 stacks on the Nana as well, so... That's a lot to kill.
Yeah. I don't think there's enough sustain from the side of Miaori.
Oh, didn't get stunned up by the bomb. Everyone back to full life on Jabba's side.
No, this is not looking too great. Heals up a little bit from the mountain's power, but Gianna getting taken out by the Josephine over here.
So 3 full stacks on the Nana's passive. There's no way to break this.
Nobody's gonna die from the side of Jabber.
Yeah, and there's 3 water units to deal with Karnal as well.
Yeah. Arno will not be able to have the game that he wants.
Yeah, looking pretty grim on Miao Ori's side already. So Mambangus looking really good in this one. Big crit. Karnal goes down.
Managing to claw in with a win.
Taking the first match against ATB2022. So very good stuff once again. The draft on point.
Yeah. I thought the Gianna would have been able to do a bit more, but just too much heals, too much sustain. And
Yeah.
Nana showing us that she's still really good.
And
She's
also
still
the problem I felt like when you're running things like Gianna against the Josephine Riley, you can't really detonate the bomb, and yeah, there's always a chance for Riley to just use the 3rd skill and removing the bomb itself.
Right. So not too good into the Gianna then. I mean, the Gianna's not too good into that kind of lineup.
Yeah, and Josephine kind of hard counters that. She's very happy to let the whole team get stunned up because she'll be able to move.
And we're into our next match, our 20-star battle between Pu LD from the side of RTAVN and Yang Wen Lee from the side of Mambangus.
So very heavy water units so far picked up. Kona on the side of Pu, and Yang Wen going for the Vigor and Lulu.
They're all picking really fast. So we already see a Chongpang Diana on the side of Yang Wen, and Pu LD with the Gianna Triana, and now a Ragdoll.
Oh, a lot of flashy LDs here. Locking in the Antares as well.
Antares will be a threat to our 2 win units on the side of Yang Wen, so he probably would not want to deal with that.
Yeah, Antares hard counters the Diana. Diana won't be happy going for the inevitable wound every single time because there's a chance for the Antares to cut in between.
Picks up a Carnal on the side of Yang Wen. Not sure who he should ban out here. Goes for the Gianna and the Lulu. That's surprising.
So I think this match Diana will just keep on placing shield. I don't think he'd take the risk to go for the human form.
Right. But we'll have to see because Kona also been shown to be a pretty useful unit in these 4-star battles.
Yep. So Vigo going for the speed buff. Ragdoll actually critting through that.
Ooh. Gets the slow on the Triana and the Kona. Does not really do much to the Triana.
Yeah, but the Triana isn't gonna be moving really soon. So big armor break onto the Antares already.
Antares looking to be kind of in trouble. Will he be able to lifesteal a little bit? Yeah, he got
Double despair stuns as well, that was huge. And Conan will be able to cleanse everything.
Oh, okay. I thought he was in trouble there for a minute. Forgot about our very useful Bluebird.
Oh, very risky play here.
Going for the human form on Diana.
If Diana gets stunned up. Oh, lucky.
Back into the unicorn.
So the Ragdoll is just gonna fully focus onto the Chompong. Big crit.
Big additional turn, buffs up the Ragdoll again. Ragdoll just keeps going.
Wow. It's not looking good for Yang Wen Li.
The turnaround. The slow, patient turnaround from Pu LD. His Antares, which was in danger like just a few moments ago, now back to full health.
Diana will go down here.
Yeah. Stun onto the Vigor. Manages to get the unrecoverable on the Antares.
But the Triana slapped the Carnal. What is that? Able to boost up the Triana again.
Oh, another sleep.
Wow.
Just very, very good RNG on the side of Pu LD.
How many times did the Ragdoll move twice? I'm just...
Yes, twice every turn.
But yet again, this match is kinda already leaning towards Pu LD.
Yeah, I don't think the Cardinal has any way to come back from this.
Yeah.
And I don't think Vigor can 1v4 at this point.
Yeah, and you still need to break through the Triana as well with the passive. It's just no way.
It's too difficult at this point. He couldn't take out the Antares.
Yeah, but honestly, Ragdoll here was so strong. Killing off the Chompong really fast as well at the start.
Yes. Lucky with the procs as well. Manages to get like 2 turns every time.
So Pu LD taking that one. Very good fight. Bring it back 1-1.
So we'll go into our third match soon, which will be our 4-star match. And very interested to see what kind of creative units they can come up with.
Do we see Lawrence again?
I hope so. We didn't get to see Lauren do much.
Yeah, but I think Lawrence were the one picked up by these two teams, yeah? If I'm not mistaken.
Maybe it'll be a fight to who gets Lauren.
Yeah, but of course the Lauren didn't really do too much earlier, so maybe they are thinking it twice in terms of their draft later on as well.
That's true. I want to see another Gildong.
Yeah, so far in Group B, we haven't seen any Gildongs yet.
Yeah, we got Sphinx on the side of ATB2022 and Sorry from Mambangas, picking up our staple Ashir from Sorry.
So what will Sphinx reply to this? A Tableau, alright. Very good unit. As well as a Triana.
We'll have to see what Sorry wants to go for now.
Yeah, he's thinking quite hard here. 10 seconds left. Hopefully he has enough time to figure out his draft.
Goes for the Chilling Bird. Is it gonna be a Bird? Yeah, Chilling Bird picked up from Sorry. And we get a Lauren come back from Sphinx. Lauren with a yen.
There we go. So actually, Sorry didn't have enough time to pick his last pick earlier. It seems like he only had 10 seconds for the last phase.
Not quite sure about that, but I think this is still quite in line with what we've seen him pick up. So I don't think he's too worried.
Yep, the Shielding Vert is still always a very strong unit to have on your side.
Bans out a Lauren, surprisingly.
Yeah, I just wanted to remove the attack bar reduction on the side of Sphinx, but of course there'll be the Tableau. Potential armor breaks coming out from the dices as well, depending on the rolls.
None of the 3 units on the side of Sphinx are on Will.
So this Chilling taking so much damage. Vert goes to sleep as well.
Pablo already getting the attack bar reset.
But this Chilling might go down.
Yeah, Chilling goes down without even landing anything.
And the damage done from the Fire Robo isn't quite enough.
Vert needs to wake up.
Yeah, the 2-turn sleep. And Lucia is gonna be so strong here because on Sorry's side, he doesn't have any cleanser or even immunity on his team.
That's true. This might be a fast one for the side of Sphinx. He looks very much in control. Lands a defense break on the Robo.
So the Robo might go down really soon.
Robo goes down to the yen.
The Yen proc like 3-4 times with the passive. Really strong unit. Vert goes to sleep again.
Another 2-turn sleep.
Wow.
Very unfortunate. This Alucia doing a lot of work to put that Vert in control.
Gets the stun now as well.
Vert just not being able to get a turn. And that was a clean one from the side of Sphinx.
Yeah, Sphinx took that really comfortably. The Yen doing so much damage.
Yeah, so much control as well from the Alucia.
Yeah, I think honestly we didn't see the Vertical move at all. Right from the get-go, he got slapped and yeah, just slapped throughout the whole match.
And it's still sleep, so it's like his team is dying around him, but he's still sleeping.
Yeah, so a little bit unfortunate there. And usually when you're playing Vert, it might be on a triple revenge or even double revenge wheel. Most of the time you don't really see it on Biden nowadays in terms of RT.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just got slapped 2 full turns every time.
Yeah. So now we got Sari coming out of RTAVN and ZT.
Right, ZT.
Maybe it's Zombot. I think it's Zombot.
Yeah, seems like it's Zombot. So, the ban is Chongpong and Cadets. Zuri taking the Lima first pick.
Now, Sari, very strong player. We saw him drop a match because of the Beelzebub. But now he's not taking any risk. Go for the Lima Ragdoll Masha combo.
Yeah, this lineup, we always see it on Jia Hing Hing's JM. She always play this 3 units as well, so makes sense to just go for it.
Yes.
Very solid pick so far.
But we can't discount Zombot with the Dominic and Yonhong.
Yeah, and Segment is gonna be pretty good here as well for the reset.
Very opting for Parno and Anana. Just for a little bit of extra protection there.
So Suri not going for his Beelzebub this time.
Does not want to throw a match. Because it seems like everyone here knows how to deal with that Beelzebub already.
Yep, that's right. And we are seeing Zombot going for the Wusa last pick. Some sort of immunity on his side. Which means that he might just ban off the Lima because you don't really want to deal with the Lima. Yeah, there we go.
Lima banned out and a Wusa banned out.
So Sekhmet definitely will be moving first.
We got Speedly on the side of Zombot. So Sekhmet gets to move. First turn. Gets a strip.
Lands the reset onto the Karnal as well. So Karnal won't be able to use any skills. Yeonhong able to strip something here.
Decides to strip the Masha. And Sierra is now free to try and place a bomb. Manages to land it on the Masha. Blows it up. And stuns up the Masha.
So will Nana go for the Mana Storm? Oh my god, that's huge. 2 units armor broken and stunned.
Masha still not dismounted. Dominic getting to go again.
The Dominic attack isn't really that high, just 6k only on the last hit.
Manages to dismount the Masha though.
But Yeonhong might go down.
And then that will be an extra stat for Nana.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for Zombot. Pretty rough. He won't dare to touch the ragdoll because it will be in torrent range.
Yeah. It's not managed to nuke down the Karnal, and Nana gets another stat.
So 2 stacks onto the Nana. How are you gonna deal with this? Although there's so many debuffs on Seray's team. But yet again, Xiaowa might just drop to this one shot. 3 stacks Nana, GG.
Now it's just a matter of letting the ragdoll do his thing. Really big damage from the dismounted Masha against that Dominic. Dominic seems to be a bit tankier rather than damaged.
Yeah, this Dominic is more on the HP build.
Yeah. So Karnal drops but is instantly revived by Nana. Sekhmet can't really do too much here.
And the thing here, he just dismounted the Masha to do more damage towards his team.
And that will be it, I believe. Zeri should be able to take this.
So ATB2022 getting their 3 points. It's gonna be 3-1 in that series. So pretty good stuff so far. For our next match, we will be having Cheche Hing Hing up against ATB2022 as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
So ATB2022 having to do a back-to-back, probably deciding who to field out. Might want to give some of their players a break.
Yeah, because in one roster team, you do have 4 players and 1 substitute. So it all depends whether they are capable of playing like the 4-star, 20 stars and whatnot, because I think some of the players are focusing their runes on that format.
Right. So now Jie Hing Hing is still comfortably in the lead. What's Your Name at 0 and ATB2022 at 0. So those would be the top 3 as of now. Mambangus struggling at -5 points. We'll have to see what else they can do. Can they tie it up?
If they can win 3-0 against What's Our Name later on, I think they might stand a chance. So it's not over yet for them. It's still all to play for, but Cheche Hing Hing, I believe they are very comfortable, most likely already locking in their slot to the Grand Finals. Once again, the Grand Finals will be happening on the 26th of June. So make sure to mark down in your calendars that date, and hope to see you guys there as well.
They are looking very dominant, Jie Hing Hing.
So now we do have Jeje hanging up against RTAVN. Jiamin, oh, the double oracles LD span out in this one.
No oracle for us. Or no LD oracles. And then we see Ori taking the Masha straight away. Masha very contested.
Yeah, doesn't really want JM to get that Masha. However, there's still Ragdoll Riley to be picked up.
Picks the Riley. Might want to go for the Ragdoll now.
Yeah, just in case Ori has that unit. But probably did the research already, so going for the Shizuka first.
Molly. We see a Molly considered by Ori at the moment.
So very good single target
Molly,
sustain.
but the last time the Molly was picked, it was not very noticeable.
Yeah, but in this kind of draft, when you're running a Beast Rider generally they're not as tanky, so the Molly might not be able to provide too much, but we'll see about that.
We got Tianlang from the side of JM. Now, JM has a lot of really good LD5s. So even with the Gianna banned out, still can go with a Tianlang Cardinal.
Yeah, very tanky units coming up from JM. And Ori has that Jaeger. I think this is the first time we're seeing Jaeger in this tournament.
That's true, yeah. So we see a Jaeger picked up with the Wusa. Do you think JN can still go for a Ragdoll? Oh. Decides not to, I believe.
Ragdoll is fine, but yeah, I still think Miles does better here for more consistent damage when you're fighting against things like the Molly.
Right. So the Diana is banned out as well as the Tianlang. So we don't get to see Tianlang again.
This is gonna be a very interesting one.
Oh, Miles doing huge damage.
Once again, starting off with an additional proc, bringing down the Masha to almost dismounted form.
Wusa managing to put up his shield. Riley also does some immunity. We'll have to see if we can break through the shield of the Masha. Might want to be aiming the Masha first.
Yeah, because Masha is honestly the only armor breaker on the side of Ori.
Right.
So once it's dismounted, should be pretty good.
Molly actually doing quite a lot of big heals over there.
So Riley just gonna go for this big heal, the third skill. And do we see Shizuka using the third skill right now for immunity? Not opting for it yet.
Not yet. Wants to target down that Masha. Wants to take down the Masha first.
But the Molly's heal is so good.
Another turn from the Miles is enough to get the Masha dismounted. We got Justice from Jaeger. They are targeting the Miles and the Miles is targeting the Masha.
So this Miles is actually really tanky.
He is, and he also does a huge chunk of damage every time he hits. Manages to take down the Masha. Now they are up against Jaeger, Wusa, and Molly.
So now the Jaeger's Justice is gonna be hitting harder as well. But there's just so many buffs on the side of JM. Not taking any damage there from the normal attack.
So much buffs and also soul protection being cast.
Wow, this mouse. Every time moving twice.
Yeah. And he's gonna get faster, right?
Yeah. When the game prolongs longer, he moves faster and actually deals more damage as well. So yeah, needs to try to kill off the Jaeger as soon as possible. Breaking the shield there.
Manages to get a provoke. before that.
So unfortunately, no sleeps yet onto the mouse.
Ooh.
Well, this Jaeger might come back from this.
Maybe the Jaeger might solo this.
Yeah, as time goes by, the attack power increases as well. The Justice is gonna hit so hard.
It's true. And we also have soul protection cost again.
Yeah, no
What is
choice.
Mouse gonna do? They're just aiming everything they have on the Jaeger. They need to bring down this Jaeger before he becomes a problem.
Look at the counter damage already.
So much heal as well, still from the side of Meow Ori.
So one thing looking good for JM's side is that the Kana always lands the clutch provoke onto the Jaeger, shifting the target away from the mouse.
Yeah. Oh, the heal up. They're just slowly trying their best to bring down this Jaeger.
I honestly think the Jaeger would die, because Kana will be moving soon. But the additional turn from the Wusa.
Heal. They need to try again. Molly's just gonna be healing up soon.
I think mouse damage is enough. Oh, not enough?
The heal, the passive.
Oh, JM took a slight risk there. If he actually used the Kana to attack a little bit onto the Jaeger, potentially the Jaeger might went down there. But opting to hit the Molly earlier as well. So yeah, kind of back to square one, able to heal up once again.
And they have to go for it again. Now it's starting to get dangerous because Jaeger gonna hit harder as time goes on, right?
Yep.
Especially with the attack increase. Ooh, very close. Brings down the Jaeger finally.
Oh, Jaeger goes down. No potential comeback from this anymore.
Unless Wusa's Mountain's power can take them out. But then there's still a Riley to deal with, so unlikely.
Yeah, and now look at the mouse. It's just hitting so hard.
So much debuffs put on the side of Meow Ori.
It's kinda safe for GM to get this one already because the damage output from Meow Ori's side now is just basically the Wusa, which doesn't really hit too hard on the second skill as time goes by because the HP is reduced. And even then, they are having troubles to bring down the Shizuka, so it's almost healed back to half life.
That's right, and Shizuka free to just keep placing the soul protection, so there is a chance that she will revive.
Yeah, now it's just left this Molly alone.
And there we go. JM taking one for Jie Hing Hing.
Very clean fight once again. But this one had to be dragged out and yeah, had to pray that the Jaeger didn't justice one-shot the Shizuka. Yeah, that one was really quite interesting to see.
Yeah. We have both units that do better as time goes on.
Yeah.
So we just had to wait it out. Just have to see how they play it.
Yeah, but at the end there, even 20k justice after time goes by. I guess the Jaeger was on like a hybrid build, not full damage.
Could be, because he was quite tanky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we got Poo LD from the side of ATB2022 and Connor again from Jie Hing Hing. So this is our 20-star battle. Poo LD opting for the Kona. And Connor replies with the Ashir and Royd. So we see Connor's Royd again.
Connor's staple unit picked up already. And what will Poo LD go for? So thinking to take away the Triana. And probably another 4-star here.
Yep, goes for a Verd.
So what I really like from Connor's draft every time when he start off with the Asher or even Vigoroid is that he can go for 3 nat 5s at the end.
Yeah, because Royd is a 2-star.
So it's definitely gonna be something like a... Do we see a Narsha again? His Light Beast Rider?
We could potentially see a Narsha. There we go. There's our Narsha with the Carnal. Pooh LD might want to reply with the Masha, but opts for a Leo Vert combo. Leo Ragdoll.
Oh, interesting. So Leo is gonna be pretty good against Beast Riders in general. So Connor might not want to pick a last pick Beast Rider here unless he chooses to ban off that unit.
But then he has to deal with the Ragdoll.
Yeah, Vert Ragdoll as well. Very scary stuff. A lot of attack bar rolling for Pooh LD's side. And don't forget, Kona will be able to research one of those units to gain so much attack bar as well. Especially from the Vert.
Opts for a Suiki.
So Suiki picked up.
Not quite sure what to ban out here.
Probably the Leo might be banned out. But yeah, we'll see what Connor has in store for us. Yeah, there we go. Leo and the Nasha ban.
I would say Pooh LD has the advantage in terms of sustain again.
Yeah, and the attack bar boost from Kona Vert is gonna be pretty scary as well.
On the side of Connor, he only has a Asher to heal up.
But look at the damage from this Asher onto the Ragdoll.
He manages to take out a quarter of the HP on the first turn. Oh, Roy managing to control that Triana with the provoke and defense break.
Oh, this isn't looking too good for Pooh LD. Big damage onto the Triana already.
Needs the Kona to cleanse.
Almost quarter life on the Triana. So will Silky actually move before the Kona?
He does. He might just sweep.
Yeah, has to go for it.
Push does not kill. Kona free to just cleanse it off.
Now there will be speed buff.
I believe Suiki didn't have enough passive stacks yet.
Yeah. Because it was only like the turn 1 so far, so Suiki passive isn't really that good yet.
So
Needs to delay for another 3 rounds.
Yeah. What's up the bird? Oren actually not doing too much onto the Royd.
Yeah, the Void very tanky. So does Colonel have the third skill again?
I don't remember.
Potentially, I think.
He might actually. Oh, not yet. One more turn.
Oh, one more turn. Alright, but doesn't matter. The Triana is down.
Yeah, that's one of his sustainability units going down.
Oh, this Suiki is so strong. The revenge non-stop.
Yeah. Kona opting to buff himself.
Yeah, needed to cleanse away the armor break.
But decided to stun instead.
So as time goes by, this Suiki is gonna be very dangerous. Ragdoll getting stunned up as well.
Roy dropping low.
Question here, do you go for the Ragdoll?
Do you? Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think the Ragdoll will... Oh, okay,
Oh, of course.
never mind.
The control came. Alright.
Yeah, okay. the Roy still proving to be a very good single target control unit.
Yeah, and Connor taking this one as well, which makes Jaja Hing Hing up 2-0 against ATB2022.
They could be our next Illuminati, having a pretty clean sweep.
Yeah, so far I think they kind of won all their fights, probably lost one.
They lost one, yeah. But other than that, they've been very dominant. They look very comfortable dealing with whatever drafts. If people take their units, it's okay. They still have other options.
Yeah, and I feel like everybody is having troubles to deal with Connor's Roy. Yeah, that unit's so strong.
Yeah. But they don't want to ban it out as well.
Because you can't ban it in the 20-star ruling. However, they could have picked it up, but yeah, they allowed Connor to take it every time.
Yeah. I meant like ban it during the phase, but I guess they don't want to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There. Yeah. So we see Gran sent out from Jie Hing Hing and Sphinx on the side of RTAVN. Gran's opting to go for the Ashir Kali Fran and Sphinx with a
Hwadam
and a Hwadam. Will we get to see Hwadam?
Hwadam is good against the Kali, I guess. Wow. Iris as well.
Wow, very light heavy.
So Granzi, I think he's free to just go full damage dealers here. We're seeing a Mina picked up.
Might decide on the Mina with something. Mina with a Shimite.
Yeah, he's just gonna go all in damage here.
First time we see a Shimite.
Yep. Still pretty good actually in current meta because with the third skill able to do good damage and also landing the strip.
Mm-hmm.
24% speed leader as well.
Yeah. I think it's a 24%, right?
Yeah, 24%.
Which is pretty decent for your 4-star units.
That's right. And Spinks finalizing his draft with this Vigor pickup. So honestly on Spinks' side, full sustains really apart from the Tableau.
Yeah.
And we'll see whether Granzi is able to break the Hwadam or the Triana with all these damage dealers that he has.
He needs to one-shot things. His units are all very one-shot heavy. If he doesn't manage to do that, I think Sphinx has more of a sustain.
Yeah, and on Granzi's side, usually things like Kali, Mina, they'll be very squishy. Potentially Vigor can one-shot it with the armor break, but yeah, we'll see about that. Vigor goes first, opting for the buff.
Gets an additional turn, goes for a shred, and goodbye Kali.
Yep, I knew it. That would happen. One shot the Kali away. And the game is already over. There's just so many things to break through here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see whether Hwadam and Triana is able to sustain the lineup.
It probably is, because this Mina looks very squishy as well.
Yep. So with the heal block, additional turn again, this Vigor working extra time.
Oh, goodbye Mina. I think that is it for Granzi.
That is it. And Granzi...
Extremely unfortunate first turn Vile prop from the Vigor.
Okay, I have to give credit to Spinks. Mainly his Vigor was so fast.
Yeah.
I expected Granzi with the speed leader actually moving first. However, Spinks opted for like a Triana? The Iris leader, right? Or the Hwadam leader actually. So crit rate.
Went for a crit rate lead and Vigor still moved first and got a double turn.
Yeah, and it's on Vident as well. So the rune quality there is really top notch as well. And yeah, easy fight for him to bring down Granzi's draft. So a little bit too aggressive in terms of the lineup.
Yeah, too much glass cannon. too easily taken out.
Yeah, I didn't expect the Kali to just drop one shot. So a little bit unfortunate there.
So now we have to go into a match 4, I believe.
Yeah, this will be match 4. And I guess Cheche Hing Hing will be letting YS represent the team this time for the 4th slot. And on ATB2022, probably SEAEN?
Probably, yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
we
there
got
we go.
YS and SEAEN.
Look at the point gap. SEAEN is 2004 points already. Well, definitely securing the G3 there. Probably top 30 as well. Or even higher.
Bans out the Lima and the Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic has been improving himself in RTA recently.
As well as a Masha.
Yeah, those two really scary together. So SEAEN will be getting the first turn. Do we see him take away the Oliver, which YS loves to use?
He takes away the Shizuka instead. So YS is free to go for his Masha. +1.
So Masha here. If you're going Masha, you need a sort of healer, something like a Riley.
Goes for the Sanjang Lao.
Okay.
Really wants to play his Sanjang Lao.
Yeah, I guess he ruined up his Songjalao for this tournament itself. Really wants to use it, but always getting banned out.
And now SEAEN, flashing some LDs, might commit to it.
Yeah, two really strong LDs, no doubt, which is the Ragdoll and Gianna.
They got Annabelle. First Annabelle.
Yeah, so Annabelle here is to counter the Gianna. Most likely not on wheel so that it doesn't get stunned up.
Yeah. Oh, a Diana with the Annabelle?
Oh, Diana against the Ragdoll. So probably he's leaning his ban towards the Ragdoll from here. But wow, we're seeing a full dark lineup coming out from SEAEN.
So many LDs. Beelzebub and a Han.
Oh, this combination is actually quite sick. The 30% attack speed from the Han giving the Gianna the speed boost there.
Yeah. And needs to aim the Beelzebub last.
Yeah, that's for sure. You do not want to kill off the Beelzebub first.
But with a Shizuka in play, that's gonna be very difficult to bring down the rest of the team.
This lineup is so scary coming out from SEAEN.
He's pulling out everything that he has for this fight.
Yeah, probably he's saving this draft. He needs to get this win, so Han will be banned out as well as the Nana.
So no speed lead for SEAEN, but YS gets to play his Sanjang well, so we'll see how that performs.
So 44% attack leader coming off on SEAEN. The Gianna's bomb will probably do quite a lot here.
Oh, additional turn for Sanjang Lao.
Ooh, big proc. Able to go for the third skill. Needs the stun. Gets it onto the Gianna. But
Gianna, just to proc out of it.
easy proc out from the stun.
Does the Annabelle get to move? Annabelle needs to cleanse.
A little bit unlucky that he failed to land the bomb onto the Annabelle. If not, it would have been a one-turn bomb. So Annabelle will be able to cleanse later.
But Masha's already dismounted.
Yeah, this doesn't look too good for YS.
He's gonna have a lot of trouble breaking through this Shizuka.
Diana needs a stun. Didn't get it.
Masha goes down. That's one of your main damage dealers.
But now we'll be able to see the beauty of Diana and Annabelle, where the AoE armor break 3 turns. Oh, but Diana won't be able to transform here because of the bomb.
Annabelle does not have a cleanse.
Yeah, there's no cleanse just yet.
Diana has to stay in pony form and hold out.
Needs a sleep proc. Oh, gets it.
Oh, gets the cleanse away. Now
That's
Diana's
huge.
to transform.
Oh, that was much needed from the Annabelle. Clutch.
Yeah, but oh, the Shizuka. Showing how potent this combination is.
Did you see the Beelzebub damage onto the Annabelle earlier? One-shotting it.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is just rough.
This is a very difficult matchup against 4 LDs.
And with the attack leader,
But yeah.
the bomb damage is actually really decent. And YS concedes.
Very difficult match.
So I believe this will go to a fifth
match.
match. Yeah?
Yeah, tied at 2-2 right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So pretty solid stuff so far from these two teams. Playing their
Yeah.
best. And let's see who are the representatives for the next match.
definitely bringing their A game when it counts.
Mm-hmm.
We saw YS with some pretty clutch procs, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, but the Shizuka was so good. The third skill, really.
Now we got JM brought out from Jie Heng Heng and High Speed Carry from ATB2022.
So is this the first time we're seeing high speed carry and
Yeah.
today's fights?
Yeah. Their RTA points are quite similar. Gianna and Masha are banned out.
Yeah, because the RTA season is ending, everybody is pushing really hard up there. Do we see a Lima first pick?
Or do we see Ragdoll?
Oliver.
We go for Oliver.
Oh, the normal elements this time.
Oh, Lima Ragdoll. There we go.
There we go. Okay. Back to the normal draft.
Yes. Normal for JM.
So Yon Hong on the side of high speed carry. This guy, high speed means that he has very good swift runes. I'm pretty sure the Yon Hong might go first, even without speed lead. So yeah, we'll see about this one. On JM's side, 15 seconds left to choose her last two picks.
That's right. So she's opting for the Shizuka, probably seeing how OP it was in the previous match. Going for the Shizuka and the Dominic, and High Speed Query going for a Sierra last pick.
Yeah, high speed carry is very confident with his draft because going for Sierra there means that he definitely locks in a 24% speed lead. However, on the side of JM, even if Oliver provides 33%, doesn't really matter because the follow-up isn't really that good. High speed carry will be getting the first turn. So it all depends whether he can kill off somebody. I guess he's gonna aim the Oliver first, but yeah, we'll see about this one.
The Dominic needs to do big damage.
Yeah, Yon Hong is free to strip somebody here.
Strips to Oliver. Strips to Dominic. Dominic down to half health.
Oh, I think Dominic dies.
And Dominic gets taken out. 15k bomb.
Wow. Oliver half-life as well, working onto the Lima.
That was very quick. Puts the bombs on everyone.
However, it's still not over yet because Oliver will be able to move and reset the Yon Hong.
Yes, and he manages to get that. Manages to get it on the Carno as well. Lima puts up her invincibility.
So this Oliver train just keeps on going.
Oliver has to work extra hard because they're 3v4 already.
Yeah, and actually Lima's heal buff is quite good, you know. Healing the team a little bit here and there every time they move.
Yeah. Somebody's on destroy.
Yeah, on the side of high speed carry, eh?
Yeah.
So once again, bombs landed onto everyone.
Oh.
The controls on JM side.
Sierra down. Yonhong down. This took a turn.
Insane. All JM needed was 3 units.
Yeah, from 3v4 to 3v2 now.
Oh, maybe killing off the Oliver might be the better choice at the start because, yeah, I know Dominic does pretty good damage, but Oliver is controlling the team so well, and Shizuka able to place the one-turn bombs every single time she has the third skill.
That's right. And this Oliver has not been missing his pushbacks.
Yeah, the accuracy is so high on this one.
Doesn't miss his pushbacks, doesn't miss his cooldown increase.
Jeje Heng Heng taking this one.
Yeah. Very clutch turnaround from the side of JM.
Wow, what a comeback. Insane
Shizuka,
fight.
Very good pick.
Oh, the Shizuka and the Oliver did so much work.
Yeah.
The one-turn bomb every single time clutching with the stuns. Then Oliver free to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I thought they were in trouble after the Dominic went down.
Yeah?
But the Lima heal, not to be messed with.
So here's the match score so far after match 5. We do have Jaja Heng Heng leading this one 6 points. Followed by What's Our Name at 0.
And then we have RTAVN at -1 and Mambangas at -5. So we are down to our last match of the day.
Yeah, our last match will be What's Our Name up against Mambangus. They are at -5 points so far. So the third place is -1. I'm not sure whether they are able to make it to the grand finals, which will be happening on the 26th of June. Because at most you get 3 points. Yeah, so it's pretty much concluded here. But yeah, we'll have them fight it out once again. Show their best form of drafts and all their LD net fights. Very flashy stuff so far throughout this whole tournament. Especially yesterday we saw as well Team Illuminati playing so well. So the Thai guild so far pretty good.
Yep, we got Saolin on the side of What's Our Name and Jabber from Mambangus. So they want to probably show us what they got. This is possibly the last time for one of them.
So we're seeing the Gianna and Oliver banned out. So no 33% speed leader OP unit.
Taken out.
First pick going for the Molong, and Saolin replies with this Riley pickup.
Riley paired with what, though?
Yeah, so far it's just the Molong there, so you do not really want to go fire. Something like a water or wind unit here will be nice. Oh, but still opting for the Masha because Masha Riley is still OP.
Oh, Jabber with a Nana and a Molly. Very tanky.
Yeah, and Jabber's lineup is pretty good against the Masha right now. So Saolin, I feel like he needs to go for a win unit here. Yeah, something like a Diana will be nice.
Diana with a Sierra. And then we got Antares picked up by Jabber.
Yeah, Antares is a very good counter pick. against Shaolin's draft. And will he go for another fire unit? We'll see about that.
Goes for a Douglas last pick.
Yeah, I think on Jabber's side, he's pretty comfortable with the 4 units picked up by Shaolin already. So most likely he'll just probably ban out the last pick here.
Oh, a Tessarian.
Yeah, Tessarian is gonna be very good with all the Oblivions. A lot of passive coming up from Jabber's side. So I think Tessarian is definitely force ban.
The Tessarian and the Molong are banned out. We got a 24% speed lead for Shaolin and crit rate on the side of Jabber.
So yeah, with this one, I'm not sure whether they can actually sustain the damage. Because, yeah, I mean, there's a Riley in play, but in general, the Sierra and Masha are quite squishy, right?
Yeah.
No matter how well you ruin it, it still goes down pretty easily. So there we go, Sierra already taking like quarter life gone.
But so has the Empress.
Yeah, Antares probably should have just exploded the bomb, but yeah, because Molly will be able to cleanse soon.
Goes for the defense break, manages to land it on both the Diana and the Sierra.
I think Sierra is gonna get one shot by this Douglas.
Boom.
Boom.
And a second one.
There we go.
Goodbye, Sierra.
So 1 unit down already on Shaolin's side. 2 stacks onto the Nana.
Suddenly it's a 3v4.
And once again, Diana isn't gonna be transforming anytime soon.
Diana barely getting to move at the moment.
So this Antares is also quite tanky.
This Hunter is actually making it very hard to kill.
Will he take the risk here with the Diana? Nope. Just going for the normal attack.
And Andres was close to death, but not anymore.
Masha is dismounted as well. Can potentially one shot here, alright? But there's still 2 lives in a way to deal with this Antares.
Yeah. And now Molly gets to shield up again.
Yeah, no matter what you do here, doesn't really matter. So just going for the attack buff heal. Masha will die soon.
There's just too much sustain like you were worried about at the start.
So yeah, Diana all in onto this one. It's gotta get one shot. Oh no. Still alive.
Oh. Goes for the transform. Very tough for the side of Solid.
Yeah, and you still can't bring down the Antares, which is the
Yeah.
hard counter against Diana.
Yeah. That's the one that they couldn't bring down. And after 2 units have been taken out, they still can't bring it down.
Oh, there we go. Diana is dead. He had to take that risk. No choice.
And that is it. Jabber taking that one.
So Jabber looking really strong in that fight against Shaolin. Yeah, counter picking at the end with the Douglas and Antares really good.
Yeah. He gets the first point for Mambangus.
Yep. There we go. More to come from them. And we'll be having the match 2 really soon as well.
Shows us how strong the Enter is with protection is the Molly actually doing a lot of healing with the shield as well. And the cleanse up of the bomb.
Yeah, I just couldn't bring down the Antares in time.
Yeah, I feel like Stalin should have tried to blow up that Sierra bomb that they managed to place.
Yeah, at the start, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. A little bit misplay there, but I wouldn't think it will change the outcome of it.
That is true. Alright, so we're already straight into the next match. Yang Wen Lee from Mbangers and Tilly from What's Our Name. Picking really fast. They already opened with a Vigor Void, and we see a Lauren, Kona, and Dominic.
So Lauren once again. Tilly needs to go for some Masha gameplay here. I think Masha will be pretty nice.
Tilly does go for the Masha with the Chongpang.
Yeah, because Yang Wen Li is very heavy wind. So just a Vigor to deal with. And what would the last pick be? He'll be able to choose a Nat 5 here. 10 seconds left. Carnal to finalize the draft.
Likely the Masha might be banned out.
This might be pretty interesting. I feel like Kona so far have been underestimated, right? Everybody led through the Kona and the Kona just like kills off the whole team with all the clans and tap buff. But yeah, Masha getting banned out because Yang Wen is really scared of that unit. And Karnal as well.
Rightfully so. He has a very wind-heavy team. I think he knows that his Karnal is not going to be let through.
Yep.
So opts to just ban out the Masha, let the Kona through.
So on the side of Yang Wen Li, he has this opportunity to armor break into the Diana's nuke, which can be a potential one-shot. But on Tilly's side, the Lauren control, very important.
We'll have to see what he decides to do. Alright, chunks out a bit of the HP from the Diana. Diana down to quarter life.
So much damage from the Dominic.
Hongfang does not opt to go for the strip here. Decides to just first skill.
Yeah, Diana is dead.
And it's enough.
Oh, the control here from Tilly's side. The Lauren hasn't moved yet, just saying. So now able to strip and armor break.
Not heal up the Royd there. Provokes the Chongpang.
Yeah, needed to control, but boost up to Dominic again and a kill. Oh, this combination too strong. Like I said, everybody underestimates the Kona.
Yeah, the Kona buffing up the Dominic. And Dominic just dealing his huge damage, getting an additional turn. And that is all for Tilly.
Wow.
Tilly, this one. Evening it out 1-1 against Mbangers.
The Dominic just one-shot the Vigor with the armor break at full life. Oh, that was rough. Really brutal stuff coming out from What's Our Name.
Yeah.
Yeah, the combination too good there.
Yeah. Everyone underestimates that Kona, but I don't think he really had much of a choice.
Yeah, because of the Masha in play as well. So yeah, Masha was like the forced ban material.
Yeah. I don't think much would have changed, right? Even if he did ban out the Kona.
I guess he might have a chance for the Diana to survive on the first turn. And let's see what the Diana does after that. So yeah, things might be a little bit different. This one, he actually speed tuned his units really well where his Dominic moves first. However, I felt like if his Lauren goes first, it would have been better. But maybe he split out the runes a little bit here and there. And then he didn't even let the opponent move. It's just the Dominic got additional turn to bring down the Diana to like really low. Then Kona one boost and a kill. So yeah, pretty simple stuff.
So now we're on to match 3 between Mbangers and What's Our Name. We'll be seeing which players get sent out to fight it out in this 4-star and below battle.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for the players to get ready. So once again, do not go anywhere. We will be having a coupon code at the end of this live stream, which will be happening really soon, alright? Because we are down to our last match for the Group B of the All-Star Team Battle 2022 hosted by Comtours.
We're down to our final 2 players, I believe.
Yeah,
depending
potential.
on how this match goes.
That's right.
Yep. So stay tuned for your coupon code, and also if you have not answered your mini quiz, do so quickly.
Yeah,
And
make
for
sure to answer the minigame question. Probably I'll just show the question once again. One last minute try for you guys. Here you go. Alright, we are into the matches already. Let's hit right in.
So we got Sari from Mambangas and Kazuha from What's Our Name. Sari straight away opting for his Ashir, and Kazuha with the Triana. We see that quite often as a response to Ashir.
Yeah, it's always like Asher into Triana, Friend, or Vigor. So yeah.
So very standard at the moment.
And it works really, like the counters towards this kind of lineup. So when you're going Asher, you might want to go more heavily focused aggressive units. So we'll see what Sari has to offer for us. So Chilling and Yen.
Sari likes that chilling yen.
Yeah, the Yen is actually really strong.
We'll have to see what Kazuha has. A Royd.
There we go, right gameplay.
And Lauren. Another Lauren. Lauren is picked up on the side of Kazuha. And we see a Fire Succubus?
Fire Succubus is pretty decent. However, yeah, the controls on Sari's side isn't really that strong compared to Kazuha because of the Lauren there. But yeah, we'll see. Kazuha needs to go something like a water unit, I believe. Ban out the Yen. I think Yen is the scary one.
Yeah, goes for a Lucia. We saw how deadly the Lucia can be in controlling all these units.
Yeah, 1 sleep, 2 turns. So strong.
And then a transport freeze as well. So bans out the Lucia and the Antares.
Oh, I'm not really sure about that Antares ban. The Yen is gonna do quite a lot of damage on Sari's side. If he gets procs.
Kazuha is hoping that he can sustain and just control with the Lord.
That's also true. So Asher moving first and Chilling. Will he go for the buff?
He does.
He does.
Hit damage onto the Vigor. Oh, Lauren dropping real low.
Yeah, like I said, the Yen is the one that is actually scary on the lineup of Zari's side. You don't ban the Yen, you're most probably GG. Triana don't have the skill yet. This doesn't look too good onto Kazuha's side.
Sorry, might be able to clutch another one out for Membangos.
On the bright side, the Yen is removed.
Yen is removed now, but still has to deal with Fire Succubus, who can just keep sleep and hitting.
Yeah, with the heal block intact on the Vigor as well, Vigor won't be able to heal up.
Glancing against the Fire Succubus.
Getting the
just-
sleep.
I know.
The turn cycling from Sari's side is gonna be really strong with the speed buffs and Asher heals.
Vigor almost getting taken out. Additional turn for the Ashir. Sleep again onto the Roy.
The Vigor is gonna go down really soon. Brutal End to increase the cooldown time.
Prop the passive of the Triana. Alive for just a little bit longer.
Oh, that additional turn from Chilling.
Massacre does not bring down the Vigor, but he's really close to death.
Triana needs a proc here. Very important.
Praying. Oh, does not get the proc.
Oh, he was praying so hard over there.
It means the Vigor goes down. Gets the provoke on the Ashir. But this fire succubus just keeps sleeping.
And every time the fire succubus sleeps, the Archaea gets the 50% attack bar boost, so it's just so strong. Can go for the sleep once again.
And now all the units are asleep.
Right, will potentially go down next turn.
Gets an additional turn. Kills off the Chilling.
Oh, that is
And
actually huge.
Hilda. Yeah. Massacre. Procs the passive again. But Roy goes down.
Finally, the right goes down, and now it's just left as Triana. It's on a crit damage build, however.
But with the Archaea sleeps.
Yeah, it's not gonna move.
Yeah, but he procs out of it.
But Asher heals, I think, is enough to sustain himself. Now there's armor break landed onto the Triana as well, and this should be doing good damage.
And that is it. We see a very interesting Archaea play over there on the side of Suri.
Wow. Very good controls, honestly.
Very surprising to see the Sari picked up, because before that we only saw Izaria, right?
Yeah.
As one of the successes. Yeah.
Most of the time it was Izaria, because in a way Izaria provides like the 24% speed leader as well. So yeah, there's something good to have on your team.
Right. But I guess if you want control, then Archaea with the sleeps, very, very useful over here.
Yeah, and also don't forget about the Brutal End, which is the third skill, able to reset the lineup of the opponent. So yeah, that's a really good skill to have when you're fighting things like the Triana and whatnot.
Right. So now we're into our potentially match point from Mbangus. We got Jean-Bot sent out and Non5904 on this side of What's Our Name. So we're into our pre-SWC ban mode.
Yeah, what will the bans be this time coming from two of these players? Both sides thinking it through.
Deciding, doing their research. Bans out a Gianna and a Oliver.
Yeah, two of the most scary units in RTA right now. And Non5904 will be getting the first pick.
I feel like we're gonna see Masha.
Potentially.
Oh, we could dominate instead.
So yeah, Masha is still up for grabs here. Zombot, will he split the units? Nope.
Goes for the Sierra Yonhong. Non has to reply with something to counter that. Instead opts for a Wusa and a Masha. Very stable picks.
I think Zombot is just free to go the speed cleave kind of calm. So yeah, we're seeing a Segmet and the Wind Bison.
Yeah, the Cigar, I believe.
Yep, the Cigar.
So, why a Cigar and not a Carnal over here?
Honestly, I think he wanted to probably ban out like the Masha, but now Non going for so heavy fire units, the Sagar isn't really that strong. So Sagar here is mainly to probably counter the Wusa, going for the strip immunity stun. Reset, I mean.
Oh, a Rika last pick.
Oh, Rika is a forced ban here. It means that Zombot wants to ban off the Wusa.
Yeah.
And he got no choice on non-site to ban off the Rika. You won't let that unit through. Rika will do so much work.
Yeah. He has no water units on his side except for the Usa.
Yeah, but for non, actually, when you ban off the Rika, I feel like his draft will be a lot better still because he has the 3 fire units to deal with Sierra and the Sagar. So not actually opting for the Wusa ban.
Yeah. Opting to ban out the Masha instead.
Yeah, because Masha Verderhall, they'll be getting so much attack bar boost. Needs to land the increased cooldown time onto the Fire Bison, I believe.
Manages to get it.
Oh, the resistance. That's very unfortunate. So, on Zombot's side, he doesn't have any more strips after this.
Yeah.
Will the Dominic survive?
It does. The bomb is not enough to kill it off, and Wusa is free to put his immunity and shield up.
Oh, this is the tough part. Because
Yeah.
you can't really do anything about this.
Not looking too great on the side of Zombot.
Yeah, needs to go for the kill onto the Sierra first.
And on Zombot's side, he's trying to take out that Dominic.
And Dominic is gonna do a lot of damage here before the Yon Hong can potentially heal up.
Oh, Dominic, big damage. Goodbye to the Sierra.
This Dominic honestly is very well runed. He did 12k plus on a branding hit, so roughly around 8 to 9k on a non-branded unit as well. Yeah, 10k,
Yeah.
oh my god. The attack is so high on this one.
I think Yon Hong's going down real soon. Manages to get a provoke, but I don't think that
Yeah.
will do anything.
Yon Hong is dead, and now he's just free to do whatever he wants here. Able to go for the immunity once again.
Yeah. Ooh. That is rough.
Sagar goes down. And we will
Zombot.
be going to a game 5, I believe.
Yeah. Zombot segment, last woman standing,
And goes down.
and goes down. So, what's our name? Forcing a game 5 against Mambangus.
Yeah, pretty good stuff so far. Going all the way through to match 5. So match 5 once again will be the SWC pre-bans. And also after that, we will be releasing the midi game answer. So hopefully you guys got it correct. And yeah, hope you guys stand a chance to win that juicy Laura figurine. And also 8 lucky winners from today's live stream as well will be getting 2 mystical scrolls each. And there will be a coupon code at the end as well.
So stay tuned. We're really close to the end of stream, so I know everyone's waiting on the coupon codes and your answers. But just hold on tight.
Yep.
We're all there. And we get a rematch of Zombot and Non.
Yeah, 2 of these players once again.
They know each other well. They want a rematch. They're running it back.
So Zombot this time, he's very afraid of the Dominic. Not gonna let Non get it.
And Non just opening up confidently with the Cardinal. Zombot takes the Masha and the Wusa for himself.
So pretty standard draft so far. Non, however, needs a stripper if he's not planning to ban out the Wusa.
Goes for a Molong and a Mukwool.
Oh my god, is that a Mockwool?
first time we're seeing a Mu'o.
Wow.
And arguably not a very good LD5 unit.
Yeah, I mean, he does threat stick here and there, but very questionable pick right there. But we'll see how well it actually performs against this kind of lineup coming up on Zombot. We are seeing the Yonhong and Sekhmet, so two good strippers on that side.
I think Non just maybe really wanted to show his Mu'o.
That's also true. Probably he ruined it up really well as well. So going for the double oracles in the form of Praha and Juno.
Zombot going for the double Beast Rider with a Barbara. Now Barbara used to be a bit more prominent. Barbara and Savannah used to be a bit more prominent, but it seems like we've pivoted back into a Masha kind of meta.
Yeah, because now Masha, with that new buff she has, I think it's a very hard counter towards Oliver, because you don't really get resetted and Etaba pushback. Every turn you get immunity.
So bans out the Praha and bans out the Barbara. So we do get to see some Mukwo gameplay.
Yeah, Mokwo, man. This is the first time I'm seeing it in a tournament. Hopefully it does well.
So the Sekhmet moves first, as we expect. Reset on the side of the Sekhmet onto the Mukwo.
So the Mokwo won't be able to do anything anytime soon.
Buffs up the Masha. Trying to take down that Juno.
Yeah, but the Juno is quite tanky.
Junos are usually built quite tanky though, right?
Yeah, on speed crit rate HP build most of the time. Because you get your damage from the artifacts, additional damage, basically. So Reckless Assault onto the Sekhmet.
Does not take it out though, not enough.
Oh, the Karnal's damage so much.
Yeah. Now Zombot has to play a 3v4. Mokwo. Not really showing any skills yet.
So the armor break lands onto the Yonhong ultimate Psycho Crusher, big damage. 3k per pop as well from the Juno.
Oops, are gonna buff up. Oh, that additional turn.
Oh, this is looking really bad for Zombot.
They were waiting for that. So that they could strip into a dot.
I think Non5904 might have this one. The Masha will go down pretty soon. Finally, we are seeing Mokwo using a skill.
It's the immunity and the threat.
After everything don't matter. And yeah, Karnal doing some good damage onto the Wusa. Wusa will go down.
And we have What's Our Name taking that one.
Wow.
All the way to match 5.
All the way to best of 5. And honestly, I think all the matches today has been pretty good. Yeah, very intense battles between each other. And yeah, we'll be showing you guys the question and answer, basically the answer for the minigame event. And I really do hope that you guys get this one right, because you stand a chance to get a valid ticket for participating in the Laura figurine lucky draw. Alright, so without further ado, here's the answer. So congratulations to those who answered B. Yeah, good job. And you'll get one ticket to join in the lucky draw event for the Laura figurine. Also, what else? Basically, we do have the coupon code really soon for you all. And here is the final tally for Group B.
So we got Jie Heng Heng very comfortably at the top with 6 points. Next up, we got What's Our Name with 1 point and RTAVN at -1 point. So these three teams will be going into the grand finals on the 26th of June. There's our first, second, and third place. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing Mambangus on the 26th. So do lend your support to these three teams, as well as the three teams from yesterday. I believe we had Illuminati,
4PYW, and Laksa Panjawa. So this will be the 6 teams that will be participating in the grand finals for the chance to win that 3,000 USD in total, as well as a Laura figurine and a Summoner's jargon for each member.
That's right. So do show your support. They're gonna need it. There will be very tough battles ahead. And yeah, excited to see what happens.
Yeah, I know you guys really want to see this next part, which is the coupon code. Alright, so we do have the coupon code for y'all. Please make sure to type this in as soon as possible because it only lasts until 11 PM today. And it's gonna be see you on 26th June. Once again, the grand finals will be on the 26th of June. So please make sure to support your favorite team in this live stream.
Right, so this coupon code will give you Mystical Scroll, Mana Stones, and also Energy. So go grab it fast.
Yep. You never know. One Mystical Scroll, maybe you get your Oliver that you really dreamt of for the past few years.
Indeed.
Yeah, we have to pray hard.
Yes.
So yeah, that sums up the end of the group stages, everyone. Congratulations once again to the top 3 teams. And they will be joining in Illuminati, Laksa Pandawa, and also 4PYW, and fighting it out for that awesome grand prize.
Yes. So it's been a pleasure. Again, thank you very much for watching us and looking forward to see you all next time.
Yeah. See ya. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Bye.